What's going on, everybody? KCam here, and we have a little bit more news on Black Ops 3. And I'm going to start reading off some tweets here from Charlie Intel because that's where all of this information is coming from, because they know so much about the game because they've got hands-on experience, and they just have the connections that allow them to know so much about the game. But anyways, before I start talking, this gameplay here is something I just got. I ended up turning on someone pretty bad in the game, and other than that, I was just using a sub the whole time, just having fun. For some reason, I always end up going like 40 and 20 or something close to that, even competitive. It's just, I don't know, just that 2KD always comes with me. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and I'm going to start reading off the tweets as soon as I get down to the bottom of it. But they did a Q&A on Twitter, and they answered questions that anyone had about the game, and pretty much they have a lot of information, and I am so excited. I can't even put into words how excited I am to be able to play this game just from what I've heard. So let's start off here. The esports details are coming in August, and really, I'd prefer to hear it, or I'd prefer to know about it real soon, just because I need to know whether I should switch pre-order to Xbox One or PS4. Because I have it pre-ordered and I don't know which one to go for, and I would kind of prefer PS4 because with Maniac, I know that he is not very willing to switch to Xbox One, and so if we go to PS4, and as long as Huntsman can get it, we're going to have the God Squad back, and we're all going to be able to like play to our abilities just because we all played on PlayStation 3, and so we're used to those controllers. And I don't know, I just feel like it'd be better for us four to be on PS4 rather than Xbox One. So I can't wait for the esport details to come out. And as far as the time to kill goes, they said it's fast, similar to Black Ops 2, which is good. I didn't really think it was that fast in Black Ops 2, but I like the time to kill in Black Ops 2. I think it's perfectly balanced, and I think that's what it needs to be. And for kill streaks, they said that they're powerful just like Black Ops 2, so it's probably going to be a lot of the same ones, like the Lodestar, obviously just renamed, but it's going to be like the Lodestar, stuff like that. And then there is character customization, but there wasn't any info on it. I know Vonderhaar touched on it a little bit in an interview he was in, but I don't remember exactly what he said about it, so there isn't too much on it. And then they tweeted out again details on Black Ops 3 esports coming in August, when someone asked what console is it going to be played on. And again, I'd kind of prefer PS4 just because DLC comes out early and everything, so I'd assume PS4. And someone asked if weapons are going to be OP. They said yes, pre-alpha tuning, so it'll probably be balanced for launch. And as far as game modes go, they've seen Hardpoint, Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirm, Domination, CTF. I haven't seen any others myself, so that's all we know of so far. And someone tweeted, with the beta, is there an Xbox release date yet? And Charlie Intel tweeted back, after PlayStation 4, so I'm going to be playing the beta on both of them. And then someone asked about wall running, which was a concern of mine because I thought it'd be really BS, and they replied with useful on some maps only, so I'd assume the maps that it's not useful on, those are going to be the competitive maps. And kind of excited because I think wall running would just add that AW BS to it, and sorry about having that in the bottom of the screen, guys, my bad. And I just feel like it'd have that AW feel to it with like being able to jump and use movement, because I feel like gun skill should be rated higher than movement, and just skill at the game should be higher rated, and not being able to BS someone. And then someone asked, is the game faster than AW? And they responded, closer to Black Ops 2, which is perfect. Black Ops 2, you couldn't really run very fast. I know there's unlimited sprint in Black Ops 3, so I'm excited about that. But in Black Ops 2, you couldn't really run fast, so since it's faster than that, I kind of like it. I like being able to move around, but I don't like being able to get across the map in 5 seconds and have to rotate, or be able to rotate with 5 seconds left and still hold the full 60. More like in Black Ops 2, where you had to rotate with 25, make sure you're pushing the right stuff, getting the right spawns, and you were good to go. So that's very good. And someone asked, do you think competitive is going to PS4? They said yes. I agree. I think that it's just going to go there just because of the Activision deal that they have, so it only makes sense, especially with MLG TV. I'm almost certain that they will. And then they also said that the specialists will affect competitive gameplay very much. I think they're going to be banned because they sound very OP and very, how should I say it? They just sound very, I mean, I guess OP is really the only way to describe it, but the camos that you can actually go into Paint Shop and make your own camos. There's 64 layers on 3 sides of a weapon, which is going to be sick. I can't wait to get those SSK Gaming logos on there. Get that SSK camo. I'm going to be having so much fun with that. And then I can even make like my own skins just like CSGO. And they talked about the beta being first on PlayStation 4 in August. Going to be playing that. And then here, this is a really big thing. Maps are designed with both boots on ground and new movement support. So if we need to, we can try out the actual classic mode, which means no hover packs or anything, and we can just focus on making sure that classic might be the better way to play competitive Call of Duty. So we can test that out. I don't know if there's actually going to be an option to take off the jetpacks, but knowing that the maps are designed for both boots on ground, that makes me very happy, just because AW, we weren't even able to try out classic mode just because the maps are made specifically for exos. They talked more about character customization, how there's no info, and they talked about certain guns still being OP, but that'll change by launch. And the hit detection, from what they said, it was great, but it was LAN. So that's something that was horrible in AW. The hit detection's so bad, and even in Black Ops 2 it was pretty bad. I know playing today, I noticed so many times with my M8 where my bullets just weren't connecting. And then they also tweeted about Last Stand. It's an ability for one specialist only, and it isn't that helpful. And then they also responded to someone who asked, are the exosuits kind of like Advanced Warfare? They said there's no exosuits, thrust jumps do not take you high enough, not that much verticality, which I know makes all of us super happy, especially Nitro, because he can't stand the verticality of AW, he can't stand the exosuits, and the thrust jumps, they actually look very balanced from what I've seen, so I'm really excited about that. And there's no info of the Collector's Edition as of now. I'm probably going to be getting the Collector's Edition for PS4, just so I can have all that stuff, and I can also make sure that I have the Season Pass on PS4 so that I can play the zombies and make sure I get those Easter eggs finished as soon as possible, try and figure them out myself even. And they also posted a link about Black Ops 3 gameplay and thoughts on movement, so that's that. I'm not going to read it because it's a video, so they said... They had a pro tip. They said, play as Seraph and use Annihilation ability. One shot, one kill pistol for limited time. And they said beta is available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And that's all the stuff that's going to be available on. And there's not a game mode that they've shared that's new. But who knows? Maybe. Oh, that's so professional. I just sneezed on camera. But yeah, they haven't shared any new game mode information yet. And there is fall damage, so that's awesome that there is fall damage in AW. There was no fall damage, and in Ghost it was kind of annoying because you died to fall damage so many times with the way the maps were. And then they tweeted out the classic Treyarch design maps, 3 lanes, nice colors, and great art. What I really like to hear, because that's what Black Ops 2 was, and Black Ops 2, called by many, or considered by many, the greatest competitive COD in history, and I never really got to play competitively other than league play, so I'm really excited to play it then. They said They said no code is needed if you have a digital pre-order, so if you digitally pre-order the game online, you won't need a code. And the only console they had at E3 was PS4, not that that matters or anything, but yeah. And I don't see a tweet there. Let's see, I'm trying to find more tweets, guys. Hold up. Someone tweeted, will this be a good Call of Duty? And Charlie Intel responded, yes. And the creative class, they're going back to pick 10, which really makes me happy because that means score streaks are not going to be involved. So that means score streaks can actually be competitive again. They can be used for competitive Call of Duty. And it's always such a great thing because then you can have that one player who plays for streaks. And once he gets those streaks, you have an advantage, whether it be CTF or hardpoint. And then they also tweeted out something that I am really happy with, less verticality and greater focus on boots on the ground. That really makes me happy because the Exos in AW is literally centered around Exos, and the Exos were awful. No one likes Exos. They're just so bad, especially for competitive. So we need that classic Call of Duty back, and I'm really excited that it is. And someone asked, is S&D coming back at all, or will there be a new version? They responded, don't know yet. I'd assume it is coming back just because it's Treyarch. They know what to do, and I guarantee you it will. It will be back. I promise you. Especially with the competitive community, I know people will not let it go. There's not a virtual firing range that they saw. I think Treyarch said that there was going to be, but I don't think that we saw any of them. The only two factions that they saw were Black Ops and CDP, which is like the teams, so like Federation and Ghost, stuff like that. PS4 the only console, and I know the gameplay's ended, but there's still a lot to read off. There's like an hour left to tweet, so please just bear with me, guys. I'm sorry that there's no more gameplay, but I'm still gonna keep reading off these tweets. If you pre-ordered on the Xbox download, yes, I knew that one. You still get the beta if you download on Xbox, so that's that. Let's see here. I'm still beta's not already out. Obviously, it doesn't come out till August, and currently the ARK-7 is their favorite weapon, and it's a little OP. So that's what everyone's using in their videos, and it looks like a fun gun to use. But I'd prefer a burst weapon to. I prefer using a burst weapon on competitive like the M8. Hopefully, there's an M8 remake on this game because I really like it. And let's see. Someone said, will your progress on the beta carry over to the actual game when it releases? And they said, good question. Have no clue. We'll post when we find out. Hopefully it doesn't, because I think that's pretty stupid for the people that don't pre-order the game, that they're losing out that much, especially for those who have a lot of things like school and stuff, and they can't really get hands-on with the beta. I think that'd be kind of stupid just because it's, like, they can abuse stuff in the beta. Like, if there's a glitch or something, they can abuse it. I think it'd be pretty stupid. The score streaks are very effective, they said. Black Ops 3 can be viewed/played within Activision's booth and within Sony's booth this year. And they said, did Sony give PS4 to people at the Black Ops 3 booth? Someone said, do you think the specialist weapon and characters will be banned for comp? And they said, we hope not. They're a lot of fun and entertaining to watch, to be honest. And I don't know. I think they will, just because, I mean, maybe they're fun, but they're super OP from what it looks like. And just continuing on with the tweets. There is gore in multiplayer. I know back in World at War, you could shoot off limbs, shoot off heads, and stuff like that. So it was very gory, and they added that back with Black Ops 3, and it's in multiplayer. So that's kind of... That really excites me, because I like World at War. It's probably my favorite Call of Duty. So seeing elements from it come back makes me really excited. And someone asked, will people get banned for making inappropriate camos in the paint shop? And they said probably. Treyarch, I don't think they were that ban heavy on the emblems, but I know Sledgehammer really was, so who knows. And then someone said, do score streaks count against pick 10 slots? And they said similar to Black Ops 2, just like I said earlier. Going back to responses. Do you think Blast Suppressor is a crutch perk like it is in AW? And they said not really, so that's really high hopes for the movement. Will the score streaks have modules like Advanced Warfare? Nope, they will not. So that's, I don't know. I mean, the modules really weren't that bad, but hopefully they have a VSAT returning, because that was one of the funnest kill streaks ever in pubs. And they said, does the Gunsmith weapon affect the pick 10 slots? And they said, if you make a variant in Gunsmith, it will take up one pick 10 when equipped. So like if you're adding an optic to the weapon, like a sight to your weapon, it'll take up one spot, so your weapon will take up a certain amount of spots when you use it. Let's see here. Let's keep scrolling up. Oh, that's all the tweets. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed all the news and stuff that I just read off. And I apologize for the gameplay not lasting the whole time. There's a lot of tweets to get through and only like 10 minutes of gameplay. But anyways, please click the like button below, subscribe, because I'm going to be posting a lot more Black Ops 3 videos now that I'm able to post again. And I'm literally going to be playing 24 hours a day. Once the beta comes out, I'm going to be non-stop playing it. And as soon as the game comes out, I'm playing zombies the entire weekend, probably streaming the whole weekend. And I don't know if I'm going to sleep more than 6 hours the entire weekend. Hopefully I can get Nitro, Maniac, and just get a whole entire zombies crew on it. Because I know Maniac is he's done the Easter eggs, and I know Nitro and I, we're big Easter egg fans. I know John, he back when he was on SSK and Black Ops 2 and World at War and all that stuff, we were a big Easter egg group, so we always were doing Easter eggs and stuff in zombies. So hopefully we can be the first to figure it out when the game releases this November. Myself, Nitro, and John are going to the midnight release, probably going to be vlogging there, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So make sure you guys stay subscribed, like the video, and comment if you have any suggestions on videos you'd like me to post, because I can post pretty much anything other than CS, because I'd really like to post some CS, but I can't just because I don't have a computer that's capable of running CS and recording it at the same time. So just leave any comments if you have suggestions of videos you want to see, because this channel, I mean, I run it, but I do like my viewers having more of a say of what I do. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe again, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Goodbye.